Hi there, and welcome to my Italy prep vlog. So, as you may know, we are heading to Italy to see our wedding venue in, well, when am I filming this? In 2 days. So, just as a precursor, my sister and her partner are living here while we are away. Please do not attempt to rob us. But yeah, so that's just nice for peace of mind and stuff, isn't it? But yeah, so, by the way, also, before we start, can I just say, let's have a moment for these flowers. Can you see these? They are garage flowers. I got them from Sainsbury's. Also, I won't show you them, but I got Ava flowers from a florist, which cost literally 10 times as much as those Sainsbury's ones. They don't look so hot now. So yeah, amazing. If you want to get nice flowers, go to Sainsbury's. The lilies bloom into an aesthetic dream. Now, let's carry on with the vlog. First hurdle was that we had a really nice hotel booked. It was near our venue, it's near the airport. Amazing, the dream. Done it via booking.com, Ava's a member, and then she just checked the app last week and it said that our booking had been cancelled and we hadn't received any notification. So she called them up and they essentially said that they had notified her via email, but it wasn't to Ava's email. So basically I think there's been an administrative error on their part and they just haven't wanted to admit it. Because they said as well, no, you've submitted the wrong email, and he was like, no, because I received an email from you 2 days ago to my email, so you do have my email on record, and also usually if there's been any changes to a booking I would get a notification through the app. So that was a bit of a car crash, so now we've paid even more money to stay in a Vision of Terracotta, which isn't quite as aesthetically pleasing, but it still gets very good reviews and it's still near everything important, so logistically it still makes sense. Fortunately, her holidays for the rest of the year have not been booked via booking.com and probably won't use them again, so that wasn't good. That was mildly stressful, but we adapt and overcome. All good, all good. So I actually bought quite a few new outfits for this trip. I was planning on showing them to you, however, the love of my life, she is a very efficient packer. She packed them for me, so I'm not now going to undo all that good work just to show you nosy people, I'm afraid. So yeah, but it's just a lot of neutrals. So I had felt that my summer wardrobe was somewhat lacking, I'd built up my kind of capsule pieces for winter, and obviously now, winter has kind of come to a close, or technically it has come to a close, although I have to say I was wearing my Moncler to the gym yesterday and it was lashing it down in the middle of May, so that wasn't really ideal. But yes, technically we are in summer now, so I felt that my summer wardrobe needed a boost, so I just added a lot of kind of capsule neutrals, a couple of pairs of linen trousers, a few t-shirts, generally all from H&M. So yeah, I'm just taking that, and we're only taking on hand luggage, so there's not a great deal of room, so I'm taking a pair of trainers, a pair of Doc Martens sandals, as I say, just a bunch of kind of neutral outfits and a couple of evening outfits for when we go out for dinner. But yes, I was going to show you, that is my bad, but I will definitely show you what I'm packing for our upcoming trips for the rest of the year. I wanted to show you, so I am always going on about, I used to speak Italian quite well when I was a child, and now I've forgotten most of it. I'm always on to Ava about how I want to get an Italian tutor, but I just don't have the time. And Ava said, why don't you use Duolingo? She said that Sasha had used it and she felt that she'd learned a lot from it, so I was like, I'll give it a try. I'm someone who really likes learning. I'm also someone who's reasonably good without, tooting my own horn, at, internalising information, and I also really enjoy when things are gamified. So Duolingo is now my new addiction. It is absolutely incredible. By the way, I should just say this is not sponsored by Duolingo. I wish I was being sponsored by someone as significant as that. But it's just it makes the learning into games, and there's everything, you write it, you speak it, you fill in the gaps, it's pattern recognition, all of that, it's so immersive, and I just feel that I'm just retaining the information exponentially better than I would from just doing an Audible or something like that. So I can't recommend that enough. If you're into languages, if you want to learn a language, my ambition is to learn Italian, French and Spanish within the next 5 years, which I'd like to think I have the aptitude to do that, but definitely Italian first. I've mentioned many times that subsequent to our wedding I would like to move to Italy and just remain there until I'm old, and eventually I've lived there for so long that I forget how to speak English. But yeah, I'd like to be proficient in Italian as quickly as possible. So yeah, Duolingo, I'm actually addicted to it. I play it constantly. I'm at the top of the leaderboard. Hold on, I'll show you. Oh, there's me, absolutely destroying Jefferson in number 2. Absolutely addicted to that. Really enjoying it and trying to get proficient so that I can order with croissants and stuff. Fun fact, croissant in Italian is cornetto. I wonder what the crossover is there. I just thought that was a little tidbit. But yeah, so I've really been enjoying that. That's been a lot of fun, and I will continue that. My goal is to be fluent by the time we get married, so that's the time scale on that. And obviously, the learning would probably have to intensify, and I probably would get a tutor before that. But yeah, as I say anyway, just as a fun aside, I've really been enjoying that, and if you're going somewhere and you would like to pick up the language, I can't recommend that enough. So the most exciting, we are going to see our venue, so we're going to see our venue the day after we get there. It's mid-afternoon, so it's nice, we'll wake up, we'll have a nice lazy morning, and then we'll go. And as I say, it's not too far from where we're staying, but I cannot wait to see the venue. It is so stunning, and the wedding planners that are based there are so nice, so it'll be lovely to meet them in person. Just the wedding venue is like something out of a dream, and so much so that we kind of just wanted to like secure the booking without seeing it, but we just didn't feel like that was a prudent thing to do. I mean, I'm sure it's not, but we didn't want it to be like, you know, in the in-betweeners when they show up to see their hotel and it doesn't really look how it did online. So it's just, you know, that's just a prudent way to behave in life. Obviously you don't want to commit to anything, you know, contractually, financially, without actually having seen it in real life and knowing all the variables. So we're doing that, but I'm sure it's going to be perfect. I'm sure we're going to love it. Just actually can't wait to sign in the dotted line, pay our deposit, and then secure our date. And then we can, I mean, we know roughly when we're getting married anyway, like we know the day that we're aiming for, but just to make it official, and then we can, you know, send out our save the dates to our 12 guests and just then it's, you know, it's a real tangible date and we can count down the days, and it's just going to be so exciting. And then the fun begins, you know, then we can actually start really planning it. I've said a few times before, like I am just looking forward to being married. I think the actual occasion, the actual day, you know, I just want the aesthetic and everything to be the way Eva wants it. I think girls dream about being a bride all their lives, and I think maybe some, you know, dream about being grooms all their lives. I haven't. I just really want to be married to Eva. So as I say, the aesthetic of the wedding, you know, I don't really have much emotional attachment to that. I say that, you know, if I was marrying someone with horrendous taste and I thought it was going to be a nightmare, then I probably would have more of an emotional attachment to it. As it is, Ava's got the best taste in everything of anyone I know, so I know it's going to look like a vision anyway, which I think is probably why I can say I don't have much of an emotional attachment, because I know it's going to look perfect. But that being said, what I mean is in the actual nuance and the details, you know, I'm just giving her free rein because I just want it to be everything she's ever dreamed of. Nothing, that's the thing, like no slight material change in how it looked would give me the joy that her having her dream day would. So I just want it to be absolutely perfect for her, because then it's perfect for me. I'm just really happy, and I really can't wait. But also, I'm not over eager to rush down to the date, because planning it's fun. These are all going to be, you know, really magical, nice memories. I'm just going to enjoy every single part of the process. So yeah, I cannot wait to see the venue. It's just going to make it so real life. On a slight side note, we are 4 weeks until we go to Santorini. This is the finish line is in sight for my cut. You know, my abs, ironically, are still not in sight, but I hope to meet them before the end of my cut. So obviously, you know, we're going to Italy. It's a place that is reasonably well known for its food, and this is a potential speed bump, will we call it, in my dieting phase. So I am prepping myself mentally to be very tempted when I'm there, to want to go off plan, to want to binge. I'm not going to do it, because previously I would have done it, but I've worked too hard, I've seen too much progress to set myself back 10 days by gorging myself on pizza and pasta and ice cream. Although if there is one of those make your own Magnum stores, I will have one of those, just one. But I spoke to my coach and I said to her, like, can you just like text me encouraging things the full time I'm there? And she was like, listen, you don't need me to tell you anything you already know. Just be the best version of yourself. That's all I'm asking. So she says, have one off-plan meal when you go crazy and really enjoy it. Other than that, eat sensibly. Have salad, no dressing. You know, get the steps through the roof, because obviously I won't be training when I'm there. I don't believe the hotel has a gym, but I trained on Sunday there. I'll train through, and then I'll train the day we come back, so I don't actually miss a beat in terms of like my lifting and stuff like that, but I'll still get my steps up as high as possible there anyway. And obviously we're going to do a bit of filming and stuff there as well, but get steps in for that. But I'm conscious that I could really derail my diet here, and I'm not going to do it. I've already, you know, had a word with myself. I'm showing up as my best self. I'm watching The Last Dance again now, you know, the Michael Jordan documentary, and like seeing like that level of commitment where it's just there's no ambiguity in what he's doing. He's out to win, and he, you know, was almost disgusted by anyone who doesn't want to do that. And obviously that's an extreme point of view, but seeing that just makes it so real for me that you can actually have that mindset where it's like, obviously I'll just do whatever it takes to win. and I'll give it 100%, obviously. I think that's kind of came at the right time for me, because, you know, I will be tempted when I'm there, and I could take the easy choice and I could set myself back. I'm not going to. Sorry, that's went a bit dark there. It's not really the right tone of a joyful wedding prep vlog, is it? But yeah, I have to say, we're pretty much sorted. Like, my bag's all packed. Obviously, I'll just do my toiletries and that the evening before. And then obviously, you know, everything's sorted for the flights, we've booked, we're parking, and as I said, my sister and her partner are going to come and stay here while we're away. So all boxes are ticked. I'm not working now before we go either, so I can just chill and count down the days. Obviously, I'll just be filming and stuff and training, but yeah, everything is essentially taken care of, and you can just go for it now. And as I say, just count down the days. Super excited. Obviously, I'm going to vlog while I'm there, so I'll have this vlog this week. I think I'm going to do my check-in from Italy. I will, of course, vlog while we are there. I will vlog the venue, but you're not going to see it until after we're married, I'm afraid, so that's going into the archive. I'll get plenty of footage of that, but then I'm just going to get like out and about and stuff as well, and let you know how the venue is and how it's all going and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned and watch next week to see how it all went. That's us, guys. It's just a brief one. I feel like they're all brief ones right now. As always, if you could like, comment, share, subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts. If you're getting married, or if you know someone is, where are they getting married? You know, what stage are they at in their preparations for said marriage? What's their venue like? What's the theme? We've already kind of settled on colour schemes and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know how your wedding was. Let me know if you're getting married soon. I'm loving chatting about all things weddings right now, so let me know what's going on in your wedding journey. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As I stay tuned next week, and I can update you more on the venue and how the holiday went, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.